Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Trails from Zero, continuing where we last left off with the Stalker side quest. The Stalker investigation side quest, I should say. So now we go up here. I burped and then I had like a little hiccup. Or not burped, I had a cough. Oh my gosh, how did I mess it up? Alright, Lloyd. Sorry, something caught my eye. Check it out, scratches from a lockpick. They're small, but they're there. Whoever opened it must be relatively skilled. Shall we take this as confirmation that someone broke into the apartment? I'd say so. That just means we have to catch him even faster. Yeah, or else we run the risk of our stalker making his next move. Let's give this investigation everything we've got, for Ilya's sake. You said it, pal. Wow, the penthouse of a fancy apartment building is just as impressive as I dreamed. True, only someone like Ilya could possibly afford to live in such a big place by herself. But isn't this place a little dirty? Scattered clothes and empty wine glasses. I can only assume that this was Ilya's doing, not the stalker's. I always thought Ilya was an interesting character. Something like this isn't too surprising, honestly. I gotta admit, as a fan, it's a little disappointing. Anyway, let's try searching for any traces the culprit might have left behind. Our end goal is to catch him and keep him from messing with Ilya ever again. We should proceed with caution for the initial investigation, though. Right, we only have vague testimonies to fall back on in a case like this. If we don't catch the stalker in the midst of the act, he can simply feign ignorance. True, this is turning into a real pain in the ass. In order to catch him, I would like to begin with examining his criminal profile, behavior, and uncovering his infiltration route. That's a good start. We should question the apartment residents while we're at it. Sorry. May as well scope out the layout of the building too. We ready to go dig up some clues? Wine glasses and bottles are scattered across the apartment. All that's left in the bottles are a few drops of wine. Did she stay up all night drinking? Well, I've heard that Elie Plato is a pretty heavy drinker. Wouldn't be surprised if this much was just another evening for her. Wow, that's a little scary, actually. I'd like to see her and instructor Sarah try having like a little drinking challenge, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Various clothing is messily strewn about on the bed. These are all brand name clothes, and yet complete and utter disarray. Looks like she just dumped them all here this morning and left everything as it was. Yeah, it's not hard to imagine the chaos of her getting ready to go to work. Is that really it? Oh wow. Yes it is. Not what I was expecting, honestly. Alright. Now we go to the first floor. Okay, let's try to get some answers. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk? I've heard rumors about this stalker. As the caretaker of this building, I've been extra careful myself. Have you ever actually seen them? I come here every day, but I haven't seen anything definitive just yet. I do think I caught a glimpse of them the other day, though. I saw a young man covering his face with a hat. He disappeared too quickly before I was able to catch any details. Are you able to recall any other definitive features? Let me think about it for a second. The only thing I can say for sure was that it was... Sorry, just trying to get comfortable. Also, I have my dog in here too, so I'm trying to be... So I gotta move carefully. I can't just try to sit up on my recliner and then suddenly, without him getting a little antsy wanting to, you know, get out of the room. So yeah, trying to be careful with my movements as best I can. The only thing I can say for sure is that the stranger is... His appearance was so unremarkable that I can't recall anything about him. A total average Joe, huh? This matches up with Risha's statement. Well enough though. Okay. There's a stalker? That's frightening. I do head out quite often to go shopping, but I can't say I've seen anyone suspicious. In the middle of the day, that's right, I have a pretty consistent routine and always leave at the same time. The stalker is striking when most people are out of the house. Yeah, he's avoiding the busiest hours inside the building. We got a crafty one on our hands. A stalker, huh? Yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard some rumors about him. I'm actually cooped up in my home. I'm usually cooped up in my home, so I haven't run into them yet. I have heard the occasional weird noise though. I can sometimes hear somebody rummaging around upstairs in the middle of the day. But as far as I'm aware, whoever lives on the third floor is usually away at work all day. Do you recall when you started hearing them? As soon as the anniversary festival started. So in the last 2 or 3 days, I'd say. What could he have been doing inside of Elia's room? I'm not sure, but there doesn't appear to be any evidence of property damage or tampering with her belongings. Alright, now we go down here. Oh, for Adios' sake, can't we eat out for lunch at least? No, I already prepared our lunch this morning. So quit your complaining and just eat. Did we just walk into the middle of a storm? Excuse us, do you have a moment? Oh, wait, hold on, my dog's up. Give me a quick second. Alright, lay down. Okay, I just needed to get him to lay down. That's all. It sounds like a problem to me. Have you tried consulting the police? Wouldn't it be better to contact the Bracer Guild? Our police force acts far too slowly. I take it you don't have any information. I suppose I don't. I spent most of my time relaxing on the sofa out in the entrance, but I can't say I've ever spotted any suspicious people. Are you sure you aren't just imagining it? Hold on, what'd she just say? She didn't see him coming from the main entrance. Does that mean what I think it means? Stalker sounds like a problem to me. You should try consulting the police. This guy seems to have no clues for us. Can't say it. Aha! Right, the place where we got where I opened the treasure chest before. What the? Fresh scuff marks are on the handrail. What's going on, Lloyd? Come check this out. There are scratch marks on this surface. I don't think they were caused by a random passerby. These scratches are facing inwards. If you think about it logically, the back door is an ideal entry point to sneak into the building. Good thinking, Tio Tot. You could sneak past the main entrance using this alleyway. If they were able to avoid the main entrance, that would explain the lack of witnesses. Okay, I think this should wrap up our investigation. Oh my gosh. Let's head back to Ilia's place. Ilia's apartment, whatever. Sort out the details. In case you heard that, that was my dog just sticking his head out the curtains. Or blinds, whatever. Time to start stitching our master plan together. Alright, up we go. Now we go back up. I think we've got a basic idea of his profile and entry route now. Indeed. The culprit who was seen wearing a hat seems to be quite cautious. He's been sighted inside the building with greater frequency as of late too. The According to what Elie told us, nothing was stolen, but that's weird as hell. What's the point of breaking in if you're not taking anything? Anyway, I think we figured this guy out. His entry route must have been the building's back entrance, yeah? It looks that way. We can try to catch him by surprise with the info we found. Mind hearing me out, guys? Did you come up with another plan, Lloyd? I think so. Even if our culprit is a teenager, we can't afford to let our guard down. Therefore, I want to take steps to make sure we can catch him in the act. Okay, all of the hallways should be squeaky clean now. Oh darn it, tomorrow's parade changed the trash pickup schedule, didn't it? I better warn Kendall while I still have the chance. Are we hiding behind that? I feel like we're hiding behind that bush. Looks like one of those delivery men, but... More from his pocket. Piece of cake. I'm sure today will be the day. Ugh, gross. This place never gets any cleaner. And why the hell are you even here? Does she always drink this much? Her poor liver. Man, this place is so dirty. I don't know if I even want to steal anything. What do you want? When you first broke in, you didn't steal shit, so what the fuck? What looks expensive? Nope, not this. She'd probably freak out if this went missing. I preferred if she had a safe I could rummage through, or... Freeze! Surprise! Huh? Who? What? I was wondering what kind of kid our stalker would be, but he really is young, isn't he? Well, we have observed the crime ourselves. It's time to cooperate with us and come quietly. You were waiting for me? Crap, crap, crap. I screwed up big time. Sorry, bud. You ain't going nowhere. You've hit a dead end. Might as well give up and surrender while you can. Shut up. You'll never catch me. I hate you guys and everyone like you. What? Whoa, what the fuck? The hell? Quick little guy, ain't he? Randy, focus. Follow him. Got it. How did he do that? Left the door wide open. Idiots, just try to catch me. And then surprise. Did you find him? No luck. No one saw him on the street. How strange. Hi, you think you can catch me that easily? This city is filled with a bunch of useless idiots. Just you wait, I'll have my revenge. Huh? Your revenge is going to have to be put on hold. We figured out your usual routes. Looks like we can... Looks like we won this little game of cat and mouse. Damn it! Why don't you just... Why won't you give up already? Whoa, watch where you're grabbing, you dumbass. Let go of me. No can do, you broke the law. Hey, calm down, will you? Damn it. Ouch, hey, watch where you're swinging. Just how much energy does this kid have? Wait, you're the guys from before. This was all set up? Keeping up the charade was tiresome. Your swift movements managed to catch us off guard, but our plan still worked out in the end. Yeah, but... Something about this ain't adding up. Witnesses told us the culprit was some guy in a plain getup. You look a bit more rough around the edges than we were expecting. You don't seem to be from Crossbell either. So where are you from, I wonder? Your crimes match the description of a burglar more than an obsessed fan. Well, let's see what he has to say for himself and find out about his circumstances then. Hey, will you just calm down already? Stop it, let go of me, you jackass! Elie informed her of the stalker's arrest. The boy kept struggling, but as if resigned to his fate, soon he quieted down. Okay, but why though? So you're the stalker, are you? Shorter than I was expecting. You aren't from around here, are you? Right, it looks like he's from a slum near the border. That's all we got out of him, though. We don't know his motive, let alone his name. I see. So out with it. Why all the stalking? Something you want from me? That's not it. I just wanted to harass you a little, that's all. Pfft. Harass her? Why? As if you people could ever understand. You live in such fancy places and never have to worry about your next meal. People like you can never understand how it feels to live in a dump for most of your life. Oh. During I came to Crossbell, I saw it time after time. Everybody living here is rich. They foolishly party all night, throwing away mirror like it's worthless. Ugh, crap like that pisses me off. They're all scum. But they all agreed that going to watch Arkansas was their favorite pastime. So I snuck in one time. You did? So you saw Arkansas's... No, Elia's performance? Yeah, I hate people who get to casually live their lives without any worries. But I hate you the most. You prance around on that beautiful stage, dressing up like you're part of an amazing world. You just stand there, dazzling, knowing it's unreachable for a person like me. I know that there's no chance I'd ever get there. I know I never would. I could work my entire life and never even have enough for a single ticket. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I can't get there someday. You can't. Tell me I can't get there someday. So that's why you did it. You came to Crossbell just seeing Elie perform. Well, I can only imagine what a culture shock it was for you. I think I understand where you're coming from. You're not wrong. There are certain parts of Crossbell that are as you described. It can be a dark, overpowering city at times, an oppressive metropolis that feeds off the misery it brings to its citizens. That may be, but you still have to take responsibility for your actions. Elia? What do you do? I'm Elie Plato. What's your name? Sully. Sully. I like it. Well, Sully, I'm going to make you work as my assistant at the theater for a while. It's not like you can pay me back with mirror, can you? Oh, I'll see to it that you work your share. Say what? What are you talking about, Elia? Sorry, Lloyd. I know you went the extra cell just to capture him and everything, but how about you let me take care of my stalker for the time being? Well, that was one heck of a fast acquittal. Oh well, there's nothing much we can do about it if Elia insists. Let's see now. What do you think you're doing? I knew it. It'd be better if you grew a few more muscles here and there, but... I gotta be honest with you, Sully. You've got a lot of potential. With the right training, you could become an amazing dancer. Huh? Why me? Now you mention it, that agility was nothing short of impressive. Oh yeah, that's true. How did I just forget that? What the hell? Now, I don't remember about Sully. I mean, I feel like there's something. Like I said, I feel like there's something. Wait. This can't be the same Sully, can it? No, it can't be. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the... Okay, I was wrong. This is indeed the Sully I'm thinking about. Just, this whole thing threw me off guard, and unless Sully corrects one thing, I'm still... Then, you know, it's still gonna be like... You might be on something here, Elia. So it's decided then. From here on, you'll be living here with me. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that's... How very much like Elia. You know, I basically went through the same thing. I was forced into staying with her for a while. That's how it happened? Good thing we called Elia. She diffused the situation way better than we could ever have. Indeed. Sorry, trying to calm my dog down because he hears the garbage truck and he wants out. Straighten up, no complaints. But I haven't even said yes yet. Oh, are you guys leaving already? You can always stay and have some tea. I appreciate the offer, but we still have some work to take care of. Alright, here's your key. You'll probably need this. Who needs a key when I have Sully with me? Thanks for the help, little guy. Be careful on your way back, Kay? You have my thanks as well. You're always so reliable. Of course, see you around, Risha. We'll leave Sully in your care, you two. We may have solved the case, but you would be wise to pay more attention when locking your door. I'll second that. Anyway, if you need help with anything, you can always count on the SSS. See you later, Sully. Don't do anything like this again, okay? It's your obligation as a man to make sure you pay back your debt. Is Sully gonna say it? Please? I knew it. I hate you after all. Huh? What did I do? I'm a girl, you moron! Yep, there it is. How much longer do you intend to insult me? You're infuriating. You're a... what? You don't say. Well, I guess you do have some girly features. You did not notice until now either, Randy? How'd you make that mistake, you two? Isn't it obvious? Oh. So when I caught you and with all my strength... Lloyd, you monster! That's why I was telling you to let go of me, you absolute idiot. But I swear, everything about you felt like a guy. You remembered how it felt? Bruh. A statement as incriminating as it is insulting. Yeah. Guys, I did not mean it like that. What's the big deal? It's just a little hands-on experience. Oh, Lloyd. You're blowing this out of proportion. I didn't have any ulterior motives. Yep. I knew it. I knew that was Sully, I knew that was the Sully I was thinking of. Oh, man. And seems like two of you are getting along well, huh? Whatever. We just talk about random stuff. I guess it's nice hearing her stories about the play and stuff, though. It sounds fun. So she is interested in theater. Guess she's got a girly side underneath all that tomboy after all. So it seems. Oh, right. You said your name was Lloyd. Was Lloyd? Well, listen up, punk. I'll see to it that you pay for your crimes. This grudge is here to stay. Oh, you're still mad about that? I wish you'd forget about it already. How can you expect her to forget about it when it literally just happened? I know I've caused you trouble by dragging you into this, but thank you so much for helping. Yeah. Expecting Ilya, yep. You know, I think I can relate to Sully a little bit. Before meeting Ilya, I was just another person who lost their way. You okay, Risha? Ah, yes. It's nothing. It looks like Sully will be staying with Ilya for now. I'm sure she'd love for you to visit if you ever find the time. Yeah, when she's willing to forgive, but I doubt that she's ever gonna forgive. Alright, Sully, just so you know, I start my morning off with my regular practice routines, okay? So be a doll and make sure to wake me up before 5 a.m. Oh, but I don't really have another bed. Want to sleep in mine? I'll pass. I will say, in Lloyd's defense, in regards to the game's graphics, that hat made Sully look like a guy. That's all there is to it. And even if people want to argue, the quote unquote on her quote unquote assets, she's young. Really, again, the game graphics make it look like that. Heck, I mean, if you consider, look at this girl here. She doesn't, her assets don't show that much. At least in terms of the game graphics. Not trying to sound anything worse than that, but you get my point. Granted, in his view, yeah, it's still, it's once you see more of Sully, once they get a more, animated portrait of Sully, you can also understand what I'm talking about. And actually, I think Sully's a minor, isn't she? At least in this game. I could be wrong about that. Oh no, yeah, she is a minor. well, technically she's a minor even... Yeah, yeah, she's still a minor when in the game where I remember seeing Sully for the first time, she's still a minor, but in this game she's younger, where she's 13. Okay, so I was all talking and I didn't remember where exactly I'm going. Ah, okay. Alright, let's head to the East Street. Oops. Mm-hmm. Here we are in the Harbor District. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did it again. I meant to go somewhere else. I'm dumb. I thought going that way would have got me out of here. Whoops. That's how very little I remember. It's crazy, right? Alright, so we'll go to Amorica Village. And we'll step back out. Alright, this is part of the road, so we need to go further. Yeah, everyone's gonna want to run away. Oh, you know, we could just do that. Oops. Meant to just shoot the guy, but whatever. Yeah, small amount of sepet is still good enough in my opinion. Alright, here we go. Good job. Weak to water and wind. Oh shit. Yeah, let's use that. Ah shit, I did it again. Somehow I completely forgot I had that. Nice. Oh, that sucks. I doubt that's gonna work, but you know, why not? That wasn't too bad. Mission battlefield, yeah, figures. We're gonna have to get through that event one day. You know, let's go to the end. Alright, let's do it again so that we have full CP. Great, there he goes again. Lay down. Goes directly under my recliner. Figures. Yeah, depending on how long everything else takes, I'll probably end it around then, but I don't know, I might go for another 20 or 10 minutes, I don't know. Or 10 or 20 minutes, I don't know. This dog of mine. Oh. Lay down. Yeah, you're gonna be hearing that for a while. Much as I don't want that to happen, it's gonna happen anyway. Alright, now is there anything? Alright, so now we can go back to the Ah, burps. Like, holy shit. I want to double check this. Okay, so I don't have any more U materials. Gotta wait on that a bit. Yeah, if I didn't mess up the first one. Yeah, I still have this one to do. Yeah, there's still one I'm trying to complete. And from what I read, it's still good. I might still just talk about it now, but I think I might just wait a little bit. Oh, Come on, where is it? Is there another urgent request? Sorry about that, I was just trying to read about it. Oh yeah, that is the one. Okay. Alright, now we go to the CPD building. Find Donovan. Alright, enter the door in the hallway. Upstairs, yeah, whatever. Here we are. Request submitted. Appreciate the help. Yeah, I was trying to speed read some of these. Judging by the submission, it sounded like it was quite urgent. Yeah, let's have a quick meeting to go over the details right now. Have a seat, guys. Roger. Something's telling me that we've got some legit police work ahead of us. Now then, about the reason we've called you in today. Well, we want the Special Support Section to help us expose a counterfeit dealer who should be on their way to Crossbell as we speak. A counterfeit dealer? What? Counterfeit dealers are a variety of scammer who put fake logos on famous brand name goods on inferior products to trick consumers. They can potentially deal with any type of product, but tend to favor high-end luxury goods, such as clothing or ornaments. Selling counterfeits qualifies as a minor criminal offense under Crossbell state law. She really had all that memorized? Cause yeah, that's the gist of it. Every year, loads of counterfeit dealers try their hand in Crossbell posing as tourists. Stray products at the advantage of unsuspecting customers has earned these crooks a whole lot of mirror. The thought of them preying on innocent people just to make a quick buck really ticks me off. Let me get this straight. You want us to help you take these guys down? Exactly. It hurts me to say it. It hurts me to say, but we get countless police reports filed by their victims every year. If we leave them unchecked for too long, it's going to hurt manufacturers and retailers trying to make a living too. We'll need to crack down on these guys if we want to restore people's faith in the CPD. You're right. Okay, I understand the situation. If you truly think the SSS is suited for the job, then allow us to help you. Excellent, I'm in your debt. Okay, so what would you like for us to do? Here's the deal. We've narrowed down their point of entry to 3 spots. Crossbell Station, the airport, and Tangram Gate. We've got the station and the airport covered, so I'd like you guys to keep watch at Tangram Gate. The 2nd Division is short-staffed, so we can't afford to send people anywhere outside the city. And that aside, I'm pretty sure you guys are well acquainted with Deputy Commander Bales, right? Since this case falls under Border Patrol measures, coordinating with her unit will be key. That's why I thought you guys would be a good choice. It's as you say. I wouldn't be surprised if she were more willing to cooperate with us rather than other CPD officers. What do you think the odds are that we'll be able to finish the job without having to see her? Okay, looks like we've got everything in order. We'll start by covering the airport and station. You guys rendezvous over at Tangram Gate and contact the Guardian Force. Understood. We'll depart for Tangram Gate immediately. Thanks, we're counting on you. See you guys later. Okay, let's head over to Tangram Gate now. We should explain the situation to Deputy Commander Bales and request her cooperation. Alright, got a little bit of time. As long as the conversation ain't too long, I'll be good. And just in case it is, I'll save it here, just as a precaution. Oh wow, I'm honestly so tired. I just realized what I had said regarding Sully. All I can say is I don't think like that at all. Just making that clear in case anyone wants to try to twist it around to make some issues. All I'm saying is that Sully was freaking out because of what Lloyd was doing regarding all that. To put it in a way others can understand, Sully would. Like, here, Lloyd, here, Lloyd, let me introduce you, Lloyd, let me introduce you to let Sully introduce you to her friend. His name's Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat? That's pretty much where that was going. At least in my opinion. I mean, no one can really fault it with that. I mean, and the funny thing is, all we got to see was him honestly just, like being behind Sully's back. For all we know, Lloyd was like hugging her, like trying to hold her from the back, with like his arms around her waist and everything. That was it. Nothing more than that, but we don't know. Still. Alright, so now we go through East Street. Alright, now we're gonna head to Tangram Gate. And, you know what? All things considered, I'm honestly feeling just a little bit tired, and this dog is starting to walk around again, and I know he wants to get out, so this may be a bit short. Well, not that short, thankfully, but I'm gonna save it here, and we'll save the discussion next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we'll continue with this, with the with this side quest. What's the name of it? Oh, nope. Nope. No, that's not it. No, that wasn't it. Oh yeah, exposing the counterfeit dealers. Oh my gosh. So next time we'll finish up that quest. So until next time, guys. Laters!